Oh, nice knock away by Griffin. At 3-on-1.
Up to guard it. Chandler from.
We go back and forth with the scoreboard watching. Posing.
This Chris Paul, 9 points, 1 assist. Looks like the ball has a string on his hand.
Jordan gets the miss. Here comes Paul. Up and over for Griffin.
Pass. It looked like it hit the backboard too.
The West who throws it back to CP3. Paul slithers through the lane. Bounce pass for Wester.
This road trip.
Paul dances to his left. He's against Smith. Beats him into the paint. Throws it up.
Make them jump shooters. Make them jump shooters.
Here's Paul. Floater.
One. So Chris probably going to look to shoot this really quickly.
Go to the hole. Look off the defenders.
Hands on the little man. Well, Paul. Hands. Clock at 5. Little fake off.
Post him a little bit more this season. Great range.
He's now guarding CP. They're trying to.
Paul's three.
Jump shot, Mark. And good execution, good unselfishness by J.J. Redick.
We saw
this game.
We saw it tough.
By that crowd pleasing stuff.
All they are magnified.
Goes down all by himself.
10 on the clock. Splits 2 behind the.
In particular, we exclusively ran it, last season in my second year.
Got him where he wants. But look at how aggressive Noah is.
Henchman to challenge a guard of the crafty point guard. In and behind the screen to Griffin. Shot clock's down to 5. He'll shoot the 3.
Down the stretch of the win at Minnesota.
Thunder haven't played well. They still got to go.
This record
Never saw Griffin running.
Open for 3. Crawford bingo to depart for someplace warm. And sometimes focus is not all there on some team.
Chris Paul,
which is allowing Curry too much separation. But Mike, every championship team would acknowledge that you do need some.
On the fly. There it is. Right into action. Well, he was mugged, I thought, in the paint. Paul between the legs and in.
Paul defended by Hickson with 7. Paul on the drive to the butt.
Perimeter guys who are crashing from the three-point line.
Oh, Chris Paul, what a move.
Not just going crazy with the lobs.
He's the coach on the floor. He's Eli Manning. And here we go again.
Here come the Clippers. Paul with the ball. And it comes to Paul. Look out. The first 3 right there. Williams, 51% from 3.
Been a foul. Paul manufactures pretty well. Here he is. Crosses over to the hole, the Ripper.
He then got propelled into the starting lineup with their injuries.
Paul, the Jordan. What a move.
What was that?
In the prettiest game, Crawford just strips J.R. Smith, who's had a rough afternoon. Alley-oop to Griffin. Play.
It's a physical game.
Dangerous assignment if we're asking a lot of these other guys to make plays. Hit all 3 of his free throws. Here's Paul again. Right over Danny Green.
Paul dribbles away from 2 defenders to the up. Baseline jumper by CP3. Worry about the next play. Ball out of the pack. Taken by Griffin. It was Love who misangled. Watch Redick. The lob. The jam.
3:30 to go. Chris Paul to Blake Griffin.
Just like a little bump, and they've got some freedom with just a half step.
Brewer falls down.
They shoot 49% from 3.
Paul.
11 steals a game. Their opponents turn the ball over about 17 times.
Pretty good defense by Portland. Paul for 3.
The game where you're just going to put a stamp on it and say, oh, Paul, look out.
Paul, who hits a big-time shot.
Paul, a counter, yes.
First possession. It's actually his first block of the series. Didn't have a block in the first 2 games.
Lob! They played the Clippers the first game before the All-Star break and the second.
The lob!
Paul in the paint.
First quarter. Chris Paul gets a screen. Backs away from Pachulia.
That's one of his better plays.
Paul, The lob. The jam.
In the first round, a much more difficult matchup with all due respect to New Orleans. As Bellinelli lines up and
This ball the other way. Jordan with the screen. Thompson tries to fight through it.
Nice execution and then their defense. Now to beat the Lakers, they've got to force the issue and look to
Three. You better not go behind that pick.
And getting to the back.
14 points.
Pierce with 11 off the bench for the Clippers, who are hot from three. Lob for
Defend without fouling.
poked away nicely.
Might go off the
On
backboard.
the run.
There it is.
DeAndre.
26 to go in overtime. Paul goes inside, pulls up, and gets it done.
Minute and a half to go. Ball trying to take over here at the end of the third.
Earl Watson, screen by Jordan. Now the switch off to Millsap. He'll let the shot.
Anderson's on it.
Almost looks like they're in a zone.
Ball over Anderson.
And Chris Paul. Paul sidesteps, layup.
By DeAndre Jordan, and here we go again. The lob, the jam.
On what? Another turnover. Last four is another steal. Another drive.
The only team that was a visiting team yesterday that didn't lead after one was Atlanta.
Good in midair and still has a shooter's touch. Back to bar and open shots. But they got to be shots that you can make. That's also a key factor.
Tracked down by Chris Paul.
Oh, what a pass.
Phil Jackson came in 99-2000. Shaq, myself, Kobe, we have been here since 1996.
They can definitely look up. They have a good ways to go, and they like where they're going.
Here's the out. In Memphis. And a rematch for these Grizzlies. And those an important 5 seconds to go. All the way to the goal. Got on the left.
42 seconds to go. Paul alley.
Wow.
And he says, I will take and sacrifice, my number. Oh,
That was the one against the Charlotte Bobcats, which the Hornets thought they shouldn't have lost.
Threes. This is Chris Paul at the
On the floor, watch out for Maurice Spates.
Oh, what a move.
Jeff Withy checks in.
Ball with it, top of the floor. 4 years. Paul, nice move.
Chris Paul down the lane, driving, and
6'11".
Paul all the way to the goal.
Get too close, he can get into the paint and make plays.
But the Clippers.
Here comes Chris Paul. Curry defends. Up for Jordan. Playoff game for the Nuggets. Here's Paul.
All dancing around the screen from Chandler. Pull up.
By the Clippers. Chris Paul, one of the best long passers in the game.
Paul gets away. Paul flips up the shot, puts it
Up there, and that's Paul.
How good was that?
Here's Paul. Through the middle, into the corner, finds the shooter.
And you aren't going to have that one-man fast break that Tony gives the Spurs.
Trying to stem the tide. Sneaks it in.
Here comes Chris Paul. The lob. The jam. The lob. The jam. Rebound comes out, and here comes Blake Griffin.
Yeah, get it to Paul first.
The lob. The
Aggressive and favors now with a double-double in this one. 15 points and 11 rebounds. 57-51. Clippers down 6. Paul dancing on the dribble down to the right baseline. The turn.
Take the pass to Grant Hill or Raja Bell, and he refused to do it.
And here's Paul taking in the guy.
Normally, J.R. Smith would have forced that shot. He was looking all the way. Oh, look out.
Knocked away. Nice defense by the Clippers. It's Paul accelerating in.
Rose right there with it. Chris Paul to Blake Griffin. The fake, the drive, and the
Over a minute remaining, first period.
the lob, the jam.
By Harden at the other end. Under 7 to play in the third. Here he goes.
Doc Rivers saying we get a lot of back taps.
Oh, Paul. And DJ's running too. Right behind him.
There's the lob.
Hey, Thompson from downtown, and it's back to double figures.
Paul's jump shot, especially late in games, is very underrated. He is not afraid to take the big shot. Paul, hot step.
They off of our star player. They do that, not Blake.
There's 7 on the shot clock. Clippers by 2. Down low, shot gets blocked.
So Paul with a nice hit clock.
They got switches everywhere.
Paul, he left.
Don't do it to him.
Still 5 to shoot. Paul on the drive. Throws it up and in.
They guarded him, he missed the shot. When they didn't guard him, he made the shot.
Faced yet in the series. The Hornets outscored them in the second quarter. That's the first quarter New Orleans has.
Nonetheless, but certainly we lost a power here.
Down by DeAndre Jordan, who grabs onto his 13th. Stutter step. Paul, what a move!
No, well, he's got to try to work Tyson Chandler and give him some minutes. Chris Paul with a fancy.
You're right back in it. The pick from George. The lob. The jam. Barnes. The lob. The jam.
Paul. Switch. Great job of O'Neal recovering.
Ball and poked away by Chris Paul. Paul, the lob. The jam.
Of course, the key is the win.
There's a steal by Paul. He's got Griffin out front. Just one little brief word of caution. Third meeting of the year between them.
Paul for 3.
Here they go. Clippers are running out.
Midway through quarter number 3. Paul, the wraparound dribble through the paint.
There it is. From the field, Paul puts a move on Nene. This is Steve Nash fashion as he circles. Down to 10. Off the foot. It's picked up by Paul on the turnover.
Struggled in the first half, but getting some rhythm here in the second.
As the Clippers and the Lakers go at each other. I mentioned Jan. Look out underneath it. And here comes Paul.
The ball deflected inside. And there is Jordan on the other time. This quarter, he got Joakim Noah.
Paul finds Griffin.
So CP behind the back to West.
Paul back in with Glenn Rice on it.